Welcome to Parked Up Garage. Now there's Mama working that tractor. That woman gets it done. Just saying. I'll have to sneak a little clip of her in there every once in a while on some videos when she don't know. Good woman. Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and Big Randy over at Never Done Projects. Well, as you can see, let me flip you. Look at there. Yep, the glare's gonna kill you. I have finally messed around and said, you know what? I'm gonna take a day off. I just, I checked with the boss, and he's like, yeah, just go ahead and do it. So, gonna get her done. Look at this. Mother Nature, she has done messed around, slipped herself over into a two-piece and flip-flops and just gave us one. You hear me? I like it when she does that. We walk y'all a bit. You know what? I just mowed like day 4 yesterday. This grass is just, it's done it again, but I'm loving it. I mean, you got to do what you got to do sometimes. But let me carry you back around here on this green H1. Matter of fact, this little fella right here, I picked that up. That is a 2016 or 17. I gave $500 for that. Great little car. Lady was wanting to trade it in. It was at the Chevrolet dealership, and they were like, yeah, you got a blowed up motor. We give you $500 for it. At the time, I happened to be there with the rollback, dropping off something else, and I told her, I said, hell, I'll give you $500 for that cash. She said, put your money where your mouth is, so I did, and there it is. Yeah, I pulled the plugs out of it, spun it over, blew the water out of the holes, because, with these, you've got, they run hot, they crack the heads, they do whatever. I fired it up, drove it to the house. Ended up putting a head on it, and a couple other little odds and ends, but runs great. Now I am going to go back in and put an intake manifold on it, because that little orange valve in there, all you Chevy guys on these 1.4 turbos, you know, it'll cough that little valve out and it'll cause all kinds of issues. But, and Big Randy, yeah, you're gonna get to get up on the wheel on this, and but man, I have not had the time to really do a whole lot with her. It's been a little bit since I had it out in the rocks out there in Moab, but as you can tell, I will play with it. You always got to do a little graffiti on when you put them in the rocks and smash some stuff up. You hear me? But Randy's mentioned a couple times in the contents that he'd like to ride in it. So one like it, I'm gonna tell you what, buddy, I'm gonna go ahead and get to working on it, get it cleaned back up. I ain't gonna have it all fixed up and have all the dent work done and stuff like that. But I'm gonna just drive it on down there and be like, let's just put it off in the back of your place down there in them hills and throw her down there in 4-paw drive and just let you run over stuff with it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm get flipped on around and saying I got other projects too, like this one right here was another one that right there I basically got for free. And of course, when I say got for free, like everything right here was missing, got ripped off, so I pulled and straightened, put all the suspension back in it, and was really going to flip it, but times are running short. Got it running, got all that bolted back in, and I am going to do a little something with it. It's just time, takes a lot of it. But I wanted to show y'all something else. I'm gonna flip y'all back around here. We're gonna walk back through the gate, and we're gonna go out the front gate, and I'll some more stuff that we kind of got going on while I got this day off. But man, I am really loving it. I don't generally do this a whole lot. Just take time off and just stop, you know, and do nothing. But yeah, Grand Pedo, these are those lights. You still got to cut the rest of them tops off. Let me see it. Well, this thing's off of these fence posts. But yeah, there them little fellers are, and they're solar powered. Then all the posts has got a little cap light that goes on it. But I threw a little video up there for Grand Pedo the other evening, so you can see them. Man, them mugs really look good at night. I'm really digging them. But show y'all a little bit about what's going on. I know y'all don't usually see me and just run around a t-shirt and flip-flops and shorts, but you know what? Today was the day for it. But one of my little Fords, man, we all beat up on a Ford. I beat up on them myself. And that right there, I do have to admit, and of course that one up there too. I put like 400,000 miles on that one. I finally got scared of it, so I'm gonna park it. But I wanted to show you something I just happened to think about. Now, you Ford guys, y'all know what that is. Yeah, rocker arm, valve spring, and the retainer cap there. But the keepers, I don't forgot where I laid them. But that's out of that. And I want to show you something else. This key right here. That right there is off of an intake valve. And how do I know why? Look at there. Runs just as smooth as silk. That's out of this truck. Mama was driving it one day. This was about a year ago. So hey, that thing made a heck of a noise. I shut it off because I didn't want to hurt it anymore. So I showed up, fired up, and it's running all right. But I noticed it's down on fire just slightly. So it's been about a year ago. I popped the valve cover off of it, and sure enough, there lays that valve spring. It done bent over that damn intake valve on that spot right there. And I said, you know, I'm gonna get around to it. I don't drive it a lot, but I've been driving it like a year like that. But I did order up a couple cylinder heads and timing chains, cam phasers, all that. I'm getting around to it, what I'm saying. But I was like, I'm about like never done projects over there. Everywhere I look, I got something that I got a fix on. Just like this old boy right here, the golf course finally decided, you know, like, well, if you want that thing, you can have it. But let me get this hood flipped up. Hopefully I don't get some kind of scare me to death. But this is that little Perkins diesel I was telling you about. Now, that's a little 4-cylinder diesel. And that mug makes like, it's 39 or 40 horsepower. She's got a broken camshaft. How do I know that? I done pulled that valve cover off and whirled that engine over. Done laid eyes on it. It's broke. But you know what? I can get, it's a 38 horsepower V-twin that they offer over there to the Tractor Supply. So I believe what I'm going to do is I'm going to V-twin this thing. Make me an adapter plate so it can run the pumps. Right, that fella right there. What I got to do is make an adapter plate to go up in there. Have to fabricate up some brackets and so I can make it work. But Yeah, talking about get some mowing done. Well, y'all know you see me mowing the front yard all the time, and I tell you that there's quite a bit more to mow because I like to keep it mowed down and looking good. Let me get, yeah, that's where I got all the vinyl work done on the back here. See here, now as you can see, yeah, there an acre or 2 or 15 more down here that I keep mowed up too. That machine will make it a lot better. Down there on that far end, in amongst them trees, there's, I don't know, another 3-4 acres in there. But, you know, just stuff to do. And when I say you can ride that mower and burn out 3 tanks of gas, I ain't kidding. Yeah. That fairway mower with that's got 5 power reels on it. She takes about a 7-foot, 8-foot wide swipe when she goes through. Yeah, stripe it up, make it look like a fairway, and get her done. But and it's like this little truck right, this one. I was telling you that topper's gonna go on. I didn't want this truck when I bought it, but I had to have one like right now. It's got that little 4.2 V6 in it. Well, little, it's probably the biggest one that they was offering at the time. Absolutely, but I didn't. And you ever have one of them that you hated it from the time you bought it, but it never let you down, always got you home, worked its tail off the whole time? Well, yeah, that's why she deserves to be stripped down. I'm going to build that 4.2 V6. I made twin turbo that thing. Just saying. But the reason why I wanted to show you all these projects was I've been doing the videos and throwing a little bit of them up there of the working on and fixing of the Class 8 stuff, but I'm not thinking people want to see that. They ain't really wanting to look at an old guy work on big diesel engines and replacing turbos and EGR valves and stuff like that. So if I continue to keep on doing these videos, which right now I'm trying to decide on what I want to do. You know, they can take a minute. Just saying. But what do y'all think? Now, do I need to just do some car stuff? Like I gotta paint my van out there. I'm gonna paint that white truck and that green truck, get that work done. Get this shop all finished out, which is coming pretty quick. I'm going to back off of the working and get some stuff done here at the house. But what do you think? Quit doing the big truck stuff and just switch over some of this other stuff where I may just quit doing YouTube videos to make videos to try to get people to see it and just do like I started and just throw a little something up for my buddies every once in a while. But y'all jump up and down on them comments and let me know. And I'm going to get on to enjoying this day, even though I'm probably going to sneak off and do a little work of some kind. But y'all have a good one, and I'll catch you later. Thank you for watching Parked Up Garage.